Hello and welcome to Hamrok Live. Name is still pending. I'm not 100% sure on that. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here in the ruins of Shadowhaven, and we're gonna knock out the mercenary and partisans here so that we can do the door to door mission, wherever that's at, right here. My filter's on. We're gonna do that today and whatnot. So we need to go over here to Commander something Z. He's gonna give us the mercenary quests, and then the partisan quests are down here. So that is the plan for right now. And then after we get that done, we will probably go do Final Fugue, and then we'll see where we're at after that. But that's the plan. I have added a mage to the group. I'm worried about Arkstone in the next expansion, about navigation there with boxes, and so I want to have a mage for moving around easy. So it's one of my characters that's going to go free to play in March, so I might as well take advantage of it now. But we're going to kind of work our way through here, and let's see here, where are we at? All right, so we're going to go through this zone. Now we're 125, so this should be easy. Like I don't feel like we're going to get destroyed, but you never know what is actually going to happen. Some of these older expansions are tuned just so slightly harder than you would expect. So you got to keep that in mind. All right. Where is this guy? Light filter. All right, he is inside of this building somehow. Let me see if we can get this quest here. Cauldron Depths. Family. All right, so this is a minor setback. So achievement. Let me see what expansion or what zone this is for. Night of Shadows quests. Shadowhaven. Minor setback is not on the list, so that is for Padral Depths. We'll come back to that one later. How on earth do we get up there? Is there... Okay, so it looks like we're going to probably come in through over here. Alright, and then we'll make our way out here. Let's... This is getting a little tedious. Alright, let's just run the mage. This is kind of one of the reasons. And see here, she went across the way here. And... Commander, defender, defender, defender... Commander. Alright, perfect. Let's call a hero everybody to us, and oh, we don't have to worry about navigating all that. Alright, so you have to be a minimum level of 100 to get these quests, so it's kind of Fiends, Shirnak, Shriekers, Underbulbs, or all of them. I wish I read the whole thing before I did that. But we can just do this, help all of them. There we go, we got them all. Let's hide that one so I can kind of keep them all in sync. Now, the only reason we're doing this right now is to get the mission unlocked so that we can go and get the cloak when we can get one to drop, right? The cloak is going to be probably slightly better than our current tier stuff. Let's go ahead and hide that one because that's not what we're working on today. But we'll see what that actually ends up being at the end of this. All right, so we got four. Now these are all kill quests, so this is slightly easier than whatever. What is this over here? Okay, so there's another room on the side. Let's re-invis and go explore this one right here. So it's just like another room, but doesn't really have anything in it. All right, perfect. definitely quick to jump off there. All right, so now we need to go all the way down that way to the other side. That's where the mission actually takes place too, so it's kind of, hopefully we can get the whatever we need and get through this. All right, we'll just run through here. Now, obviously, I could have just called here at everybody, but probably just quicker to run all of them. All right, so if we look at the achievement again, so this is kind of like the easy way to figure out what we need. The first one is Record Keeper Ajar, Fungal Corruption. Now, I pull up the EQ resource page a lot to make sure. So this one has a mission chain, right? Corruption, fungal, spiritual, power. So we have to do them in that order, one at a time. So the same as this right here. So we need Record Keeper Ajar as the first dude. So he is right through here. All right, he's not right there. He's up top. I'm not gonna try to navigate these stairs with auto follow. It's just not gonna work. Record Keeper Ajar right here. Let's go ahead and summon them. And we're going to put a campfire down, but let's do it from you. Create, destroy our Gilded Spire one. And there we go. I don't know why they like auto followed and off into nowhere land, but here we go. So let's get this. We're going to say want. That gives us fungal corruption. So we can just type that on all these, say want. Want. And a few more. Jeez, it's going to take a little while here. Now, one of these quests has a collection component where we got to collect a bunch of junk, but I think they all drop at the same time, so should be fine there. All right, let's make sure everybody has it. Before we move on, because I want them all done. Greenmore, hey, he comes open the door, smash like waves. Hey man, how's it going? How are you doing today? Okay, so that's all set up. What's this? All right, we got that. Let's put that down there. All right, so converse with Cog. Let's converse with Cog. Where is he at? Zoom out. Cog. I don't even see you on the map, my friend. Oh my god, it's all the way back here at the beginning. That is a, all right, so that, you know what that means, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna invis, and we're gonna just run the mage. That is just gonna be the smartest way to do this. But he's all the way back at the beginning, so. Now, I guess I could have just, this character doesn't have them anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to do it, but I do have some clicky teleporters. This one might have them, I just haven't claimed them. Literally made this character last night with a heroic boost. I was leveling up Voxel as a bard, so I could group with friends a little easier, right? Because if we don't have boxes, usually there isn't a bard that's not a box, right? So it's gonna try to turn him into a bard so I can just swap between monk and bard. And they should share their gems and all that, so it's not a big deal other than the 4 visible pieces of armor, which I'm almost have a full set of shackled for it when I get it to max level, so that'll be nice. Let's see here, where are we at here? That's not him. All right, he's right here. So let's summon right down here. Alright, the bitrate is lower than expected. What is going on? I don't even see the status bitrate. Oh wow, it is very slow. This might be a failure today. Alright, it's good now. I don't know. It's frustration. Alright, so let's hail this guy. Hail this guy. Oh, we gotta talk to him. Alright, what do we say to this guy? Corruption. Oh, we say report to him, so. Report. You see, will not do. Collect the samples. There we go. So, same thing. Report. You see, will not do. Collect the samples. So this means we gotta go kill a bunch of junk to get those samples. Will not do. Collect the samples. I think this is the tedious of all of them compared to the other two, if I remember correctly. Considering you have to combine all this junk together. Will not do samples. There we go. All right, let me look. Visual look there. Everybody's got it. So there we go. Now we can go get samples of this stuff. All right, so we can do straight out of here. Height filter, current zone. Go up here. Should just be able to go straight, like right out of this area. Drop down here. Right, let me check my mercenary is on. I still need a little healing. I'm like, it's almost to the point I don't need it, but should be fine. But these are light blue, so I'm terribly not concerned, but you never know how hard this stuff's gonna hit, right? You never know what's gonna happen. See, like my mage already died. Like what? How did she die instantly? That's truly the weird question. So, but she's level 100, so there might be like an AoE or something. Call. Kind of hilarious though. Alright, we're gonna roll greed on that. And we're gonna have to kill another one of these. So we get her up. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll disable her assisting for right now. Yeah, except that we're gonna turn off all her abilities because I feel like that's just gonna get her killed. And sending her pet in, probably same thing, gonna get her killed. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely, we already got ads. We're just sitting here rezzing this guy. All right, so let's give these out. Voxel, Soldotna, Hamrok, and then she needs to get this one. All right. We should be good there. Let me give her focus real quick just to have a little bit more hit points. Let's put damage shield on everybody because I don't think I had done that yet. And let's do Let's do aura, because that'll increase that mage or shaman pet damage a little bit, just a little bit maybe, theoretically. And then we'll do unity. And we don't have a pet. We can't do that one. All right. Excellent. Now, group perfected invisibility. She should not break invisibility, right? Like everybody else is going to break invisibility, but she shouldn't. So we need to go get the other types of mobs. Now let's go back down here. Looks like we got some shrooms right here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Mobs everywhere. Exactly what Total said. Oh man. And they're not dying that fast, right? Like I feel like I kill stuff faster in the newer expansion than I do in any of the older expansions. It's kind of funny. Like there's some kind of damage cap or something on them. All right, let's get that bard. There we go. So we got green shrooms. Now we give one of those to everybody. Are these lore? Yeah, all right, perfect. Soldana. Excel. We got another shroom. All right, Soldana. Oxel. Viva, perfect. And we can roll this stuff too. Yeah, I was in Vexthal with my FV warrior group, and I was getting absolutely destroyed at 117. And I went to Lorien's Song, and I destroyed Lorien's Song. So it was definitely a different experience. That was kind of weird. Like, you know, just like how can I kill these mobs that are red, but these mobs are like light blue, are like doing way more damage. It's some kind of weird scaling going on. All right, I think we already have these ones though, so we have to what do we need here? We need shriekers. These are species. Gonna have to find different ones. These are the brown ones we already have, right? Yeah. So I can leave all that. Yeah, TOL and NOS sucked. Best expansion LS in 10 years. Yeah, I could see that, Creemore. I could see that. All right, we got some timber. Perfect. Let's roll that one. All right, so let's keep moving up this way. All right, we're gonna, well, I guess we're fighting all this junk. All right, we should be fine. Look at this. These things are dropping me to like half life. And then I have 700k hit points. I mean, a little ridiculous in all honesty. These are like 2 expansions ago. And I can go through all of Gilded Spire and I just like I don't have a problem with anything in Gilded Spire compared to this. And that's the final Outer Brood zone. So this is definitely interesting. We're getting decent experience though. Let's see here. The new expansion is Gates of Discord 2.0. Watch mass quitting. Yeah, I'm making a mage who is not following me anymore. to help with navigation in the new zones, because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to auto follow through a lot of that stuff, especially Arkstone. And some of those other zones have like weird floors that I didn't spend a lot of time exploring, but I'm not 100% sure if, you know, auto follow is going to work on a lot of that. All right, we got that one. We got that one. All right, we're good there. So we need Underbrook. Where are we going to find these guys? No, we got Underbrook over here. What? All right, let's go back over here. Maybe we're missing something over here. These are... What the hell are these things? These are corrupted scuttlers. A burrower. A digger. Wrecking a full tier 2 TOB raid gear. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Like, it's just look at this. I'm getting absolutely chunked by 2 of these guys. I don't even see that on anything in the current expansion, especially like where I'm at now. I'm not even raid geared, though. It's, you know, like, it's just crazy. Oh, a druid might work. Yeah, bind and port a group in. Maybe I'll put a druid in my 6 slot so I can call a hero and teleport wherever I want. That might make things easier. I've been thinking about that. A wizard or a druid, I'm just not 100% sure what I would want to put there. Because I'd be giving up my healer mercenary, right? So I wouldn't mind a little bit more healing. I know my shaman can do a lot of the healing, but there's certain edge cases where I need a heal while I'm doing slows and stuff. All right, these guys aren't dropping anything. We need to move deeper, I guess. Maybe over this way. Let's invis past this junk. Yeah, the aggro range is pretty large compared to the dragons you can literally walk right next to when they see invis. It's definitely, you can see different people made these. Like, I think that's kind of like the gist of how this kind of probably works. You know, developer A made this, developer B made that, and they have different levels of what is hard and what is not. Jeez, what is 225 million hit points? 28 million hit points on that thing? I'm not even doing my normal damage, which is weird. Alright, let's invis. Just to get past these guys. They don't seem to drop anything of use for this. Alright, up here. Alright, ooh, there's a sprout. Let's get this sprout. I think he's gonna be... No, he's not. Got another sprout. Alright, 3 sprouts. 4 sprouts. And we don't need any of that stuff. Alright, so these guys were pointless. Come on, monk. Get that right angle, please. Oh, another one. Yeah, I feel like they do a lot of tuning to the expansions over time, right? Because I remember when the Outer Brood dropped, and I went into those, those first those first few zones with my Paladin group. I got absolutely destroyed. Like there was like an AOE that killed all my boxes in a single tick. It was pretty bad. So I've killed a lot of the names now in the Outer Brew with this group, and I've not had as many issues. And now that I have a little bit more tier 3 gear, I feel like I have almost no issues. There's just like, 4 plus kind of chunks me down pretty quick. But, I mean, how many 4 plus pulls are there if you're not trying to pull that many, right? So. Come on. Are you useful? Doesn't not look like it. So there's more shrooms there, some stones there. Let me take a look at the map here. All right, we got those samples. Maybe back there. All right, let's try to do that. I bet we're gonna have to fight that guy right there. Or not. I have to fight this one though. Oh, and his army of little ones here. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to fight a named deer. Now that I'm seeing how I'm getting hit by the trash here. Weird. Very weird. Can't grab more. Yeah, these are different ones. Oh, nice. Tier 1 raid weapons. Nice. There's another one right here. Alright, let's move a little closer. See. No, we got something on us. Wow, this is I've done this. I did it with one of my groups so I could do the door mission. I don't remember doing it though, but I mean we had to kill all this junk anyway for the mercenary. Just weird. I'm not getting the other samples. Like, what am I missing here? There we go. There's some different looking ones. I think that's probably what the problem is. I need different looking ones. Why are you not? I don't know. Uploading to YouTube and Twitch is definitely totally random when it comes to getting the correct bandwidth. I don't know what is going on. All right. See if I can get this one slowed. Where's my shaman? Of course, you don't have. There it is. $723 with growth. All right, perfect. I am boxing a warrior bard, monk, shaman, and a mage. But the mage is not doing anything right now other than call a hero because she's only level 100. And she's already died once. But I took her through the Gilded Spire and I killed 4 names and she got 71% of those the level, so not too bad, I suppose. There's no experience bonus going on right now, so it's kind of just messing around. I'm kind of regretted not making this the mage during the experience bonus, but there's another one here in 2 weeks, so should get them all maxed out. But I mostly just made her for making navigation easier in the new zones. Hey, Cat Food, how you doing, man? How are you doing? All right. Try to get slow on this thing. Guess not. I don't know what my shaman's not cooperating. Let's see here. I roll neat on that. Roll neat on that. Perfect. What is that? Some junk. Can't complain. Running some gribbles before errands. Nice. Nice. I love the gribbles. That is a fun time to be had right there. Oh, how dumb am I? I gotta go to different zones. I know I didn't realize that. All right, well, there we go. Well, that's good to know. Where are we at? Podule depths right there. What? Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. I would have literally sat here grinding this all day long. Is that a named? Can't imagine a named is still red, but all right. How do we? What is that? Like a hole? How much would you get for your wife and I? You at 78. So if you pop, okay, so like there's a trick to the gribbles, right? If you clear the very first gribble, right, all the way up to where you have to hail the last guy, right, where you hail gribble at the end to end it. If you pop your lesson right then, and then you hail him, you'll get probably a level of experience at 78, like a full level, like you know, like 99, 98%. And then if you speed run the next 2 gribbles in the order, you will get more bonus experience. So if you can do it fast enough, you can do all 3 of them in 25 minutes and get lesson experience for all of them. So it just depends on how fast you can clear. Gotta go down there? I don't feel like that looks right. How? It shows this as like a room. Is there another way to podule? Yeah, there's another way to podule depths. I don't want to like fall down some negative depth space here. All right, let's go over here. So it can vary, right? Like the gribbles is just, you know, they're pretty easy, right? Like that's the whole you know, the whole reason people do them is like you can do 3 missions back to back really fast. And yeah, it's still worth it to clear. Like if you can only get that first one with the lesson, then you know you're good, right? you're still getting a lot of experience, but it does slow down around 80-ish, 85, give or take. So it will, you know, the experience will drop some, but you should be fine. But you can definitely, if you the harder you push, like every time you clear it, you're gonna probably clear it faster than you did the time before. So keep that in mind as you go through it and stuff like that. Yeah, you're getting 7% at 102, so definitely that's nice. All things considered. All right, now we need to go find some more fungus and stuff in here. Now I think these guys all hate us, so we're gonna just nope. We screwed up. Somebody was not in Viz. I don't know why. Flash of anger. That rampage. All right. Oh, jeez. Can't tell if he plopped us or what. All right. Who died? Oh, my shaman died. Oh my gosh, that is. We're all dead now. All right. Can you get out of here? I don't really want to feel like rezzing you all. And you don't even have. You didn't even die. All right. Let's get you out of here and back to the guild hall. We'll res everybody up in guild lobby. Oof. The wonders of a bard not being in Viz when everybody else is. How does that happen? How does that happen? Definitely, definitely rough. All right. What do we get hit for here? 57,000. All right. Who is this? The bard. You can go back there. Yeah. No, it was the shaman who wasn't in Viz. It was everybody. The bard was in Viz because she didn't die immediately. I still don't know why, but here we are. All right, everybody should be going back to guild lobby. We'll get rezzed up and we'll go back and try again. There we go. And let's change your bind to right here. Where's your bind? What is this slag right here? Gosh. The only zone you need to turn models off for. Alright, right here. And let's change your bind to while we're right here. Because I want you all right in the same spot. And where are you at? Summon him, and where's the bind also? Yeah. the clicky in the guild hall, it just makes it all worth it, right? Alright, now alright, your cleric's dead, so come on. Get him rezzed. Yes. All right, let's get you back over here. And back in the guild hall. And where's his corpse? There we go. I always cut in my videos. I always cut out the downtime of all this, but definitely, you know, it's worth showing. I think because I get a lot of comments on how I don't die sometimes or something like that, and there's a lot of death in all the videos I make. There is a lot of death. it is it might just you know, it might just not be seen if you don't watch the whole entire thing. Because come on, is your resume? Yes. All right, let's get you in here. We gotta make a shaman pet, and we gotta sit these guys down. Where's the bard? You sit down too. Luckily you didn't die. And this useless mage. All right, let's do that. You still have your aura up. Let's do that. And then the warrior has the same cookies. All right, let's get the shaman pet up, and then we can do damage shield from the mage. And should be good. Just need a few more buffs. I'd like to have, there we go, he's up. All right, now we can get cleric buffs from the cleric mercenary. So let's see here. Let's do cannibalize, heal, and then pet haste. All right, so I think we got pet haste now. You can do focus. Let's do skeleton form, sit you back down. Hey, noble computer, how you doing? How are you doing today? It's fine Monday. All right, we need Pact of the Wolf, Visionary Unity, and that. Come on. Cast, cast, cast. And did we get cleric buffs? Mercenary's Hand of Commitment. There we go. All right. Just wondering if we were going to get that. And let's see here. She's got, I think she's got everything at this point. Just make sure everybody's got their familiar and all that junk. Perfect. a lot of buffs to make sure you got at the end of this. Let's do cellos. And we can go ahead and invis. I don't think we're going to cast anything else. And his sickness is gone. Let's go ahead and teleport him back to Shadowhaven. Back to Shadowhaven. And if you sit in this little pool, right, you get a buff. I don't know where it's at. You get a buff that gives you regen, I believe. I don't see it, but there's supposed to be a buff somewhere around here that gives you some kind of extra regen. Ironically, I don't see it. Whatever I'm talking about. All right, you're good enough. Right, what about you? You're useless. Let's go ahead and teleport you, and then warrior is ready to go. Now I'm hoping during the anniversary event I can get I can pick up the feather and the horn and stuff that I missed. I was one page away from getting the feather on my on my on my monk. I was literally going through there with a mercenary healer, just like soloing. I think I had some lower level boxes at the time before I remade them all to these ones, but definitely was a challenge. But I got all the pages but one, so as soon as the event starts back up, I should be able to just plow through it at this point in March. All right, so that's good. Now we're gonna make sure we invis. All right, where are we? Where the hell are we? Okay, we need to go to that way to get back to Pauldril Caverns. Oh man, that was definitely a side show adventure right there. And the bazaar, yeah, I didn't even think about it at the time, but like there was I don't think there might, maybe I looked and there wasn't any for sale. The server has doesn't have a lot of stuff for sale in the bazaar at the moment, but it seems to be picking up every so often. All right, hopefully this is the right zone line. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go back into here. We're gonna try to get the fungal samples that we need from this zone. I can't believe I sat there killing the mobs in that zone without realizing I had to go to another zone. I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me in the first time I did it. I was just messing around and not paying attention. All right, so I think this is what happened before. So I shrunk them, right? And I didn't re-invis. I think that's exactly what happened. Now we go back here, invis, and we're good to go. That's not my campfire. Oh gosh, there's people here. Oh man. There's a whole group of people. Hello, people. I'm just gonna skirt past you guys because I'm tapping my my movement button so that I don't fly ahead because I want. How do I get up there? I don't want to over travel. What the hell? All right, so I guess we have to go all the way over here to get up there. All right, there's some shrooms. Let's get a little further up. I feel like that's just a terrible spot to fight shrooms. Elders. There we go. All right, what are we killing here? We need a Shrieker, a Shiknar, and an Underbrook. So we don't need these guys, these aliens. We need those, but there's going to be more up here, so let's just keep going. All right, what do we got here? Here, that goes. That goes down that way. Be careful and check. Your quest log is updating. I totally had to restart the fungal corruption at the very end because I did all of Alakazam and I couldn't do the. Oh gosh. Let me double check here. All right, converse with that guy. Collect, and then there's steps there. All right. So far, so good, I think. Let's see if we can find something else before we just start killing these shrooms. They seem fairly common. Okay. Some of the shrooms didn't count. All right. I probably want to go north, not this way. Let's go back down. Everybody's still with me here? All right, yeah, this is kind of the way I want to go, I think. Up here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. These guys right here. So let's kill this one first and see what happens. All right, let's get the bard and the monk at the right angle. There we go. All right, well, that guy didn't drop anything. What? Let's grab that shroom right there and see what happens. Shriknar, sorry. And they see Invis up there. Oh, wow. Jeez. Thanks for letting me know. This zone is definitely gonna be fun. They see Invis. All right, we got some shrooms. Perfect. All right, let's hand these out real quick. So if we look here, we still need the other one. So this guy here didn't drop one. We didn't get one from this thing. So this is what we're working on. These weird looking guys. Roll greed on that. Eat on that. Greed. Greed. Alright, nothing on that guy either. Definitely feel like these are underbulks, right? And those are what we're looking for here. So maybe there's some deeper ones. Beans. Ah, we gotta go all the way up there. Let's do that. It's in Biz. And Simpson is up there. Come on. They have to be the corrupted ones. All right, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Con. Oh, we need to go all the way around here. All right, and then up this way. I spent a lot of time in this zone, like in early Luckland, right? Like the original version. I think this was like the best place to level, and then this new zone is definitely definitely reminiscent of that zone. All right, we should just be able to swim over here. Grab the shiny. Cry that we lost 2 characters on autofollow. What the height filter? That's not even the right hole. You're not a fan of this zone. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to die again, honestly. But we'll see how this goes. Now, I think I'm going to do this way. Like that. Because that looks like it's underwater. And I truly don't want to mess with that. So go down. Oh, these are the normal ones. All right, con them. Normal. So we're going to go like this. I spent an hour, maybe 2, working on my swimming. So they're all 400 swimming now. So in theory, they'll make it to us. The respawn is super fast. You can sometimes get repops as you're fighting. It's nuts. Oh my gosh. You're making this not sound fun. Alright, now we go this way. A mature. Alright, he doesn't see invis. These are all matures. We can just keep going. Alright, so this guy right here, he's light blue. Alright, this looks like death right here. Beware, see invis. Alright, so con. Jeez, look at this giant guy over here. He can see me. Alright, this guy can see me. Just get him slow. Wow, look at these little detailed shrooms all like corruptedly fungus connected together. It's kind of cool. Not sure why this one random dude could see me, but none of the other ones. Come on. Where's my shaman? Peter. And roll need on that. I'm trying to filter all my loot to him. Okay, here we go. So, oh, I don't even have to pull. They aggress. Yeah, the models are definitely cool in these new expansions. Kind of gives you know, kind of weight to where, you know, we're going, right? Like I feel like the new zones look like some of the best that they've ever done. It's just so nice. My son, who does not like the graphics in this game, saw the dragons in the Outer Brood and thought they were much cooler than everything else. Alright, we got shrooms. Give. Alright, now we need one of these guys. I don't know how this is gonna go. Can I? Alright, well, we got 2 of them. Alright, that's fine. We should be able to slow them. Theoretically, I don't know if that actually landed. I don't. There it is. I see it. Yeah, I really like the candle people. I don't know why they look so cool. I like it so much. I got the expansion with the illusion. I'm gonna run around as candles on all my guys. I don't know why they look so cool. All right, only 2. Only 2. Look, it's like a total jip there. Every other one drops them all, but this one. Now let's zoom out here because we're killing this guy. Shade Weavers. Do we really need to go to Shade Weavers? Is that the next zone? Yeah, we need to go to Shade Weavers. And Firefall Pass. And Umbral Plains. Alright, so... let me think about this. What is the best? I can use my teleporter to go to Umbral Plains. think that's everybody. I'll have to come back and kill the shroom for a quest. Oh my gosh. Let's make sure Invis is off. Let me I gotta move them. I gotta claim a collectible on the mage so I can get her hell out of here. Hopefully I bought it on this account. Umbral planes. Okay, teleportation items. Let's see, 999. Sky Bowl, that's not it. We want... Which one is it? This one is Teleport Shadow. Okay, we want that one. Come on. Is there a pop-up somewhere? Yes, of course there is. Here, bags, loot. We might as well claim that one. Scramble, stone leaf, fungal fiend, valiant. There we go. There it is. I've never claimed one on this this account. Jeez, that feels weird, but all right, we're good there. Does this account not have anything else? That's Guildhall 1. Come on, where is it? There it is. All right, we'll claim this one. We'll convert this one. You do not meet the requirements, of course. All right, we'll throw that in there for now. We'll convert it in a minute. Can we convert from here? I can't even use it because I don't have the level. I wonder if we can convert it from inside the bag there. All right, we're good. Can we even use this one? Umbral Plains. All right, perfect. Everybody can go to Umbral Plains. And Voxel has his sound on. I think that was everybody. Wasn't this guy. No, it wasn't this guy. There we go. That saves us some time. Because then we can go Umbral Plains, Firefall Pass. And I think that goes into Shade Weavers, if I'm not mistaken. Theoretically. Theoretically, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. All right, everybody's here. All right, so what are we looking for in this zone? Oh, we're here. So this is fungal corruption. We need another being fungal samples. So fungal samples. Where the hell are these gonna drop? Maybe here? Yeah, because that's just aliens. So I think we should be fine there. All right, let's do this tracking. Double check that there's no names. I guess we should do alpha. Reverse alpha. Can't, it's impossible to tell these names. Let's see here. Let's shrink first. And then we go in Viz. There we go. They're dark blue. All right. Consider. Reverse consider. Everything's light blue. All right. Except for the security guy. Sort by distance. All right. Let's see if we can find these things here. We're gonna grab that collectible though. Because I am trying to get all the collectibles too. For the free AA and the bags and trophies. Because we got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to do. Alright, I'm just going to kill this guy right here. And see if he drops what we're looking for real quick. Oh, where's the mage? She can... No, we're not going to bother with that. Let's... where's the monk? Where is the monk? There it is. We're going to dispel this guy. I mean, we're killing this thing so fast. Alright, it doesn't drop there. Does anybody need the mind essence? Is this 4? Perfect. Alright, you. So I do have these quests on these guys. Let's just see. I don't know if it's preludable or not. Alright, those ones didn't count. We need to find like some different ones here. Let's see here. Let me double check. I don't want to waste my time on this one. So Bodro Caverns, Umbra Plains. Defeat North Tunnels. Alright, so they're in the tunnels. We just need to find them. Let's go up this way. Let's go up this one. Oh, yeah, that guy looks different. Alright, let's kill this guy. And everybody else that joins in the fight. I think we can handle these with no problem. Like, it should be not too hard. Like, I mean, these ones aren't even hitting as hard as those things in the other zone, so. Right? Guess we're gonna have to keep going deeper, maybe. Yeah, I think deeper probably is the answer here. Oh, what is that? There we go. All right, so it is just not common. All right. All right, let's just do them all at once. I mean, why not? Anger. Slow. I pop stand also. Alright, they're slowed. Let's move slightly. And then where's my monk? We're gonna do devastating assault with breastplate. And then we'll just give these out. he should be kind of cleaving those down. It doesn't really do as much damage as I was expecting it to do, but it does some nice damage. So you got one, you got one. So you can roll that. You get, let's see who doesn't have it here. Excellent. So everybody should be on 3 samples. Perfect. Now, Firefall Pass. So to get the Firefall Pass, we just need to go down there. Easy. Easier said than done, I would probably actually say. Considering we don't know what's in that cave right now and what we're going to have to deal with when we get there. But we do get a shiny for our efforts here. Even though we lost the shaman. So we can get out of this cave without too much issue. Oh my god, did we totally go turn around? Oh my god, we did. Oh man. I shouldn't see aliens unless you're going the wrong way. That's pretty much the gist of this cave. Go down here. I've started doing this right tap W versus holding it down. That's why I move kind of weird. Because every time I tap, it sends it to the server, and auto follow updates a little bit quicker. I think I feel like it kind of forces it to do it. I don't know if it's just maybe something I'm feeling, but it definitely feels like it works better in the tight spaces for auto follow. All right, we're gonna go over to this cave and go over to Firefall Pass. Oh, I can't not grab it, right? My precious. I spent so much time farming that guy. I never got the secondary hog. But I haven't even used a shield on this warrior yet, so here's hoping I'll never have to use a shield. Okay, so this is pretty much snake it all the way down here. And keep going this way. Now I do have the quest for this cave for this zone, but we'll come back and do those later. I'm probably going to just stream all the progression all the way from start to finish with these guys, and then we might do some swap ups here and there on characters, but I plan on pretty much doing that. Streaming it all with these 4 or 5 characters. Alright, we're almost there. Where are they at? Here we go. Auto follow. Let's see here. If you plan to raid, give some time to catch up. Yeah, this server has open raids on Fridays, so I'm hoping. I think it's Fridays. Hoping to try and go to a few open raids, and then just see what the experience is like. I haven't raided since I played on one of the TLPs, Yellowknack, I think it was, and that was back in like the earliest raids, like Velius. Yeah, I think it was Velius, and then I broke my leg, and I couldn't continue with that because the drugs fucked me up. This is literally like terrible. But I'm hoping. So I don't know what a modern raid is like. Other than what I've been told by people. All right, so now we're in a zone. Firefall Pass. How the hell? What are we looking for? Is the samples on here? Are they on here? I don't see them listed. What do we gotta kill? Oh, all right, just the rock guy. All right, let's go. Let's go down here and see if we can find any of these guys. I've been to this zone a few times, not a whole lot. These are like flyby zones. Don't have any real use once you get past the expansion, right? I'm not liking this terrain though. This is scary. I think I came here with my necromancer and was soloing it. But it was hard on my necromancer. Definitely hard. Alright, let's where's the bard? There we go. There's the bard. Oh, they're down in the crevices? Thank you very much for that. I'm just making sure there's like something something named here that's gonna just see my guys and kill them. Howler, Falcon. I don't think any of those are names. Yeah, they all have like real names, so we can do Alpha. There's a lot of name things here, jeez. Alright. Alright, let's go over here. I think we can get into the crevice down here. Hey Blurb, how you doing, man? Alright, there's a hole. Alright. There they are. Look at them. These plump little guys. Let's see how hard they hit. Oh my gosh. There we go. They're not shrunk, obviously, so they're not close enough. Shrink. That's the wrong character. Group shrink. Oh, okay. So that must have just been a visual issue on me then, because I saw 0 items and it said 100 items, or 190 something items free when I looked at it earlier today. Maybe it was just an issue with my client. All right. And start at the bottom and work our way up. And that's a collectible. Let's get this guy slowed. Oh, it took 2 or 3 minutes to load. Okay. All right, that makes me feel better then. I was worried about the implications of that. There we go. And everybody's done. Shade Weavers. Let's double check. 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Solos and Viz. And let's go up here. All right, we got some cats over here just chilling. Cool cats. Standing next to the, oh my god, what? All right. Look at this. Is this lava? Yeah, this is lava. Oof. I'm like stuck in the walls here. All right. I can't move the other characters because they're not facing down. At least it does. It's not like Burning Land's lava damage. Like Burning Land's lava damage is insane. Very insane. I couldn't even stay in the water long enough to hunt a named. It was so bad. There we go. Now they're all messed up. Alright, we're going this way. So let's take a look at the map here. I don't think I've ever been to this zone at all, so what are we looking for here? Skeleton samples and fungal worm samples. It burns the skin, it puts lava on the skin. Yeah. All right. What is this? Was this guy named? All right, he's not a named. All right, we're still in Viz, even though all that lava. All right, perfect. Yes, you can stay in Viz if you go through lava. Would not have thought about that, but here we are. Wow, this moon is fucked. Okay. Let's see, what do we need? Skeletal sample, scorched bones. Tracking here. Yeah, this is just it's gonna be guessing here. Let me see here. Let's see here. Where is it at? Defeat skeletons. All right, that sounds easy enough. And defeat worms. All right. Now, if I'm right, there's skeletons over here, based on the name. The named, it says scorched bones. So there's some skeletons. All right. I don't know if these guys are friendly or not, so we're not gonna appear here. Let's go over here to these guys. These are lesser shades though, so I don't know if they are what they're to be. Let's go over to the shaman. Let's get a group of shrinky. And let's reincarnate ourselves just in case. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hey, hyperplasma shortcake. That named right in front. Is that a name right in front of you? I don't think that one was. He was. He didn't con like one. I think it's just a quest mob for killing something. Yeah, he pops up there. I don't see any of the names on the list over here. Like Scorched Cackling Bones, Stoneclaw. I wish tracking had like a a little star next to rares or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh my gosh, wrong character. All right, so we got 2 fungus so far. We just need 2 more, or 4 more, 3 more. I can't count today. help us much. All right, you get one. Come on. Let's get you slowed. And turn around, and we're good to go. Come on now. And let's see here. I'll send to you and you. That should be one left for everybody. Oh my gosh. Now we need to find these worms, which I think tracking will help us with. Alright, so they are to the right. Let's go ahead and break them on follow and invis so we can just kind of find them. Oh wait, is that one right there? No, that's a scorched beetle. So straight ahead. I know this zone has like caves and stuff in it, so it's gonna be kind of wonky. Yeah, it's like what? I think it's under us. I think that's kind of where we gotta go. So let's. Oh no, that's a zone wall. So we need to go over here to this cave and go inside. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other side. Oh man, Bluff, that doesn't sound good. Where is the cave hole? All right, here we go. So we just zoom through here. And we should get to the other side. Theoretically, right? All right, right through here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, tracking put them out right over here. So let's check. Heading to the right. Oh, we got a hopper. Lots of lotuses. There's a leech. That's not what we're looking there. I think that's one right there. There's a larva. That's a borer. Here, let's kill this thing. Let's kill this one. See if this is what we're looking for here. Oh, we got another one from somewhere. Oh yeah, perfect. First mob. We got them all. All right, so Hamrok, Ketka, Soldatna, Voxel, and Viva. Everybody's done. Let's just send all that junk to Voxel. Now, we gotta seal all this in the fungal bag. So let's double check that we got all that. And I think we put a campfire right where we need to go. So let's just campfire and get out of here. Hopefully I put it at that. No, but I don't think I did. But we should be able to call a hero back over there if we need to. All right, this is the part you can't return from if the quest log isn't updated. Okay. So let's put all these in our sample bag here. So let's click these just to get them out of the way. It's going okay. I killed 4 dragons in Gilded Spire right before I started streaming, and I got 71% of a level on my mage that I just started, so I can call a hero myself around while questing because I'm lazy. And then it's been a good day. All right, so that's updated. We need to deliver that. So can we click all these? Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That's a lot of collectibles cleared up. All right, so you didn't go. Why didn't you go? Oh, because you're invisible. All right, perfect. So once the mage gets here, I'm gonna run the mage over there and call a hero everybody there, because I am not about this running through this zone. All right, we already have that. Let's move all this junk around. It's a collectible. Make sure everybody is good there. Awesome. All right, so let's do invis. And let's just run the mage over there right now. Oh, wait, we do turn it. Yeah, we turn it back into him. All right, make sure I'm not dumb. All right, it's a whole adventure, and hopefully I did not spawn any named that are just randomly gonna schwack her as she runs across this zone. I can't imagine I did, but oh, I guess we could have teleported over to this side. I don't like Lev at all. I feel like it messes up a lot of the stuff, and you know, boxes are a part of it, right? Even when I was like soloing my necro for a while, I didn't really like it because I feel like I'm gonna get interrupted for some reason, and maybe that's not a concern anymore, you know. Back in the the olden days, right? Lev would always interrupt my casting, so it's just something. Over time, I've just become to accustomly hate. It's just not fun. All right, so we can turn this bag into this guy. And then speak to him. And then come back tomorrow. What? Insist. What? Oh, what did I do? All right, hold on. What did I do? What did I fuck up? Why did he give it back? All right. Alternate, you say I exist, and he'll give it back to. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. So now, since I screwed this one up, we need to zoom out here, and there's a guy over here. I don't see him on the map, but we're gonna have to go talk to him real quick. So let's run the monk over there and take care of that situation before we move forward. Just to see if it finishes the quest and lets us do this quicker than the rest of them, because if we can skip it, I'll skip it. I'll call a hero everybody over here and back and forth multiple times. But corner of the library, thank you very much for that. Yeah, then I have to bring the ledger back. All right. Now let's go up here. All right, this guy right here. Let's hail him. Hey, buddy, you're not gonna say anything? All right, you can just take the bag. Take the bag, come on. All right, you gave me the bag back. All right, we got the report. Now, ton of running. Let's double check that I just turned this back into him. Yeah, perfect. Luckily, that's why I made a mage. Who is... She's 101. Zero effort on my part. Alright, that was voxel. Now we can turn in this. And give that. Deliver... Alright, so we need to take that to the record keeper. Alright, so voxel, you're done. You can stand there and look pretty for the rest of the episode. We'll probably do more quests, honestly. Let's see here. Now this one goes to him. Give. And then I'm going to do the tomorrow insist and grab the bag back. Right, we're going to do that on everybody now. Now that we know what that actually does. You need to have your bag. What the hell is in your bag? There we go. That's the fourth bag. I'm too lazy to use my mages. However, with all my personas, I might have to use one for COH. Yeah. I think in Arkstone, I think a mage is going to be extremely important. At least that's just how I feel, but I did not feel comfortable swimming up that water with one character and just to get up a level. I feel like that is just a little bit outside my comfort zone of not dying, especially with everything around, everything's seeing in Viz and you just like randomly flop around. It just doesn't feel comfortable to me. All right, so now we turn this in to him. And then we do tomorrow insist and we get the back. All right, so you can go over here. You can go over here. Let's do the bard. Second bag. Just a little bit of tedium here, but won't be too long. So we get all these things combined up. See, I just started a mage because my wife got into playing finally, and I said Call the Hero is the best spell in the game. Yeah. Definitely, it makes things easy for certain things, right? Like if you got some like new players and you're trying to get them to a certain spot, boom. Save some time, but then they're not going to learn how to get there, so it's a double-edged sword. All right, we're going to tomorrow insist again, get that bag back, and then all right, we got to do it one more time. Let's see here, we can actually just put it right there. That one in, that one in. Combine, there we go. Close that, give. Tomorrow, insist, all right. Now, we got that. We can wait 5 minutes, but I am not going to do that. Send Viz. And you guys stay there. Don't die. Let's run back up here. Super excited to get her playing. She made a shaman as well, which is awesome. Nice. That's cool. I wish I could get my wife to play. She said if I play World of Warcraft, she'll play with me, but I wasn't really feeling that right now. There we go. Especially with the housing update that they're adding to World of Warcraft. She's a stickler for those kind of things. Right, straight up here. And through the door. Call a hero. Now, if I do this right, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, where is my bag? It should, my timer should wear just the right time. So, all right. So you need to turn it in. My timer for my campfire, so I should be able to campfire back to here without having to do another run. Let's see here. Voxel's already done. He can just stand there. And then one more. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we need to go all the way back. And we'll use the mage again. This mage has already paid for herself. Saving me so much time. Oh my gosh. Falls through here. Oh, nice. Your friend met his wife in Lake of Omen. That is so cool. See through here. And back down here. And back into the little hole and summon everybody. Come on. All right, so now we take the report, which she doesn't have enough bags. Let's do this. Let's take this thing here and put it there. So this stuff will just drop in her bag from now on. And if I take a minute to do this, I'll be able to turn all that in. Who is this? This is Voxel. He's already done it. Come on. Come on. Give there and all right, I think that's everybody. Not for long with the new X-Pack, shamans get shit on. Sadly, some zones spawn ads for the shaman AoE heal being used. Holy crap. Alright. Oh, that sounds fun. My wife's about 2 weeks in and I've gotten her 78. Can't wait till she's 95. Nice. Alright, so deliver to our record keeper. Right. Let's save our campfire. We'll just run back again. Plus hers isn't even up. There we go. And right through here. And down the way. Oh gosh, I remember now. I've done these quests before. I remember you have to eavesdrop on that commander, and it is annoying. Okay, now I know. And everybody's back here. Hey, Cosmic Dragon, how are you doing? Let's see here. Good morning. Favorite part of the morning is making coffee and watching the live stream. Awesome. Let's see here. No, don't give it to the pet. Don't give it to the pet. I don't want to deal with that right now. Give. Oh, you really? I gotta go all the way back? Oh no, I gotta give it to Tarson. Alright, alright. Where's Tarson at? There's Tarson. Alright, perfect. I was about to be angry. Alright, let's see here. Give. 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 And see, deliver this to the record keeper. And then to Tarson. Alright, perfect. Who's left? Alright, you. Yours is still in your hand. Alright, hand that one over to you. And to you. Alright, 1 of 3 done. So he's got a quest, so will help me. Which gets another goddamn bag. Another bag. Oh, man. Where is this quest? Where's the Shadow Haven? No, that's not it. Spiritual corruption. I don't even see it here. Oh god, we gotta go Firefall Pass. Pauldral Depths. This is help me. Help me. Alright. You need it too. Help me. Alright, you don't have an auto inventory on your main cursor here. Let's fix that. Control A. And there we go. Let's see here. It's crazy. We have this love for Everquest, but the player base has their own server they experience it from. Yeah. I was on Omani for a bit, but the leadership. I was in Omani for a bit. The leadership sucked. I left years ago. I'm in the guild Silent Resurgence. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get to the next part. The Firefall Pass again. Let's see. Where's Firefall Pass? Palatable Devs. Okay. Let's go do Firefall Pass first. I think that is going to be probably the most out of the way thing. And then from Firefall Pass, you can go to Shade Weavers. And then we'll come back here and do that one. So everybody got this? All right, let's go to Guild Hall. And click to click the mushroom there, or the not the mushroom, but the we can click the bowl in Guild Hall, which will take us to Umbral, which we can then run to Firefall. Let's see here. Now, go over here to the bowl and click. Teleport. And teleport. So I think this should go pretty quick. Only need 2 things, 2 pebbles. I can't imagine that's going to take too long. But who knows? Let me double check the quest on EQ resource just to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Right there. Defeat the same mobs we already killed. Really? Found throughout the tunnels and below. Yeah. All right. So that's easy. Easy enough. Mushroom on the brain. All right. Let's see here. Let's get everybody. I'm going to go ahead and pre-shrink them just because it feels better when running solos and viz. And we should just be able to run straight across the zone. Maybe avoid the center area. Oh, man. And then straight up here, should be good to go. Now, yeah, pretty much the exact same path we did before. Is the third quest going to be the exact same thing again? Go to all these zones and look for samples. All right, let's kind of scoot our way through here. Hopefully everybody follows. More collectibles. And then straight down this way, I think. See you, totally. Have a good one, man. Stay safe. Alright, right up through here. I'd run my mage ahead and just call a hero, but I don't think there's a safe spot. I think she would get just like bum rushed. And my monk lost follow. Gotta figure out where he's at. Once I can get focus on that window. Where the hell are you? Wow, you totally messed up following way back when. And then straight across the room. All right, so that means everybody else is already here. So we can shrink up and move them. I think it's the exact same mobs we already killed in the ravines here, so should be easy enough there. So shrink, cellos and invis. And here we go. All right, so here's this area now. Is this? This works. Oh my god, we didn't even have to go all the way around. This is fine. This is fine. We just kill these ones here. Probably should grab the mercenaries, but I don't think we'll be here for very long. I say that, and then we're gonna get one per, right? And we're gonna have to kill like 20 of these things. Let's see, they don't let people box in raids anymore. I stay with my fellowship, and that's working on the never-ending achievement to-do list. And I think that's a collectible. Come on. Oh, this is going to be annoying, right? I need one on him. 2 on you. Let me go up this way. Gotta keep it in my head. Alright, so was the bard, she got 2. I'm gonna have to manually verify everybody's got 2, I think. Okay. 1 more to you. And then 2 to me. Tasks aging, please. So should be 4 collections. There we go. Perfect. All right. That was easy. Now we need to go up there. How the hell do we get out of this mess? Let's just try going through here. 3 collectibles? Oh my gosh, 4 collectibles? Oh my gosh. 5 collectibles in one spot. Oh my. Okay, I feel like that's like the luckiest I've ever been. That is a wall. Alright, we're almost there. I've never been to this part of this zone, so it's kind of interesting to see that there's so many of these little guys in here. And then this is not the way I thought I was going. Let's go up this way. There we go. That's where we want to go. We want to get up this way. That gets us out of that to another collectible right there. Which we go this way, right through here, and we're on the other side. All right, easy. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm not going to do it the auto follow way I did last time because that was annoying. Just gonna swim manually here. Okay. That's what I wanted to check before I did anything. I can just run the mage right to that spot. I thought it was zoned you as soon as you went through it. But we do have a second. Come on. Oh, jeez. Alright, call a hero. Everybody's there. And we just start running them through. Come on. Come on. It's like a nice cold and almost rainy day outside. All right, what do we need to kill here? What do we need in this zone? Where's my warrior? All right, shade weavers. We need weak glowing pebbles. Weak glowing pebbles. Where do these drop from? Rock hoppers. Found in the southern section of the zone. All right, rock hoppers. So I am not going to waste my time trying to run all of them. We're just going to invis the mage and run across this with her because this is just going to save us a lot of time. Because I don't have to think about the navigation here. But the rock hoppers are over here. That's where I saw them. So it's just a quick little jaunt. Oh, a shiny. 1 and 2. Now we should just be able to run through here. Just like this. Without even having to think about auto follow, and then we just summon everybody to exactly where we want them. Excellent. All right, so we don't want to summon right there because that thing will kill me instantly. This looks like a good spot. All right. And re-invis. Now let's go get those rock hoppers. There's one right there. I don't know if that plant is going to attack though. So we'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna fight some plants too. Alright, let's do that. Let's get AoE slow on that thing. One slow lands, perfect. Let's go over here, group shrink. Excellent. There's one rock. And we'll greed that. And page that thing off. There is there's just the beta forms, I think, for the for when you get the expansion. That's the only place I've seen where people talk about it. I'm sure every guild has their own private Discord with people talking about it too, though. Alright, let's go and look here. There's one right there. I feel like I'm gonna be dumb if I just run across the zone like that. Greed. Cause yeah, see, I would have hit that one and that one. Let's get this one. Hey, Rob Red, how's it going? All right, so that one goes to you, and then you get two. And we continue. So there's one over there. I didn't see anything new when I looked, like new abilities or anything like that. It's just like +1s to everything that we already have, I think. Let's see here. 2 to you. And 2 to you. And we need one more. There's one over there. All right, let's see if we can get him without getting attacked by a million things. And there we go. 2 more. 1 and 2. So we should have 3 collects on everybody. Excellent. All right, now where the hell do we go? So Podgel Depths or Runes of Shadowhaven. I think Podgel Depths is where we're gonna go because it's right there. So let's get everybody on follow. Yeah, I think the equipment keyring is like gonna be a very important thing. If it's not overly monetized, but I don't think it probably is going to be that bad. That is just gonna be so nice for personas, so they don't have to waste bag space on gear anymore. go down this way. And then this way. There's a quest guy right there. All right. Gonna be back here soon. All right, so we need some of these stuff. What is something here? Let's see what it says on the key resource here. Caudal Depths. We need Royal Guardians. All right, where the hell are the Royal Guardians? They are way up there. All right. So Royal Guardians are right here. We are down here. So we had to pretty much navigate the entirety of the zone. Group shrink, Cellos, and Invis. And we're off. Make sure everybody's on follow. You know what? I'm not going to run them all. I'm going to run the mage. I'm going to run the mage as far as I possibly can. And if she dies, she dies. But I just don't feel like navigating this tunnel system, in all honesty. So let's go. Let's just go straight across here. Like this. If I run fast enough, I might avoid getting detected if there is a C invis mob down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shiny. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. So we need to go this way. And then it's like a straight shot through here. Son of a bitch. All right, can we get back up? Oh, man. See, that's why I didn't want to do auto follow, and I still did it. All right, where are we at here? So if we go over here. The joys. Oh, in this area right here? Come on, swim, swim. All right, where's that ramp up? There it is. All right, so straight across. Oh, God, another one. I might be able to finish those. So we don't want that tunnel. We want this one over here. All right. And then straight. Oh, wow. What do we got here? So whether you can have coffee. Oh, Thank you very much, Cosmic. I truly appreciate it, man. You are so awesome. Just thank you. Then we're gonna go this way. That's a damn wall. Oh, never mind. There's a hole in the wall. Ah. All right, we got a rough houser. Let's just kind of get through there. That's kind of unexpected to see those dudes just chilling there, right? And then, all right. Let's see how close we can get. Oh, wait. Over here, there looks like to be... Oh, sweet. There's like a group of people here. Perfect. I'm just going to stand right here. And gonna get out of their way. Oh, that was perfect. All right, we're gonna go this way. Down. Oh, geez, we gotta drop down there. All right, where are these royal guardians? There they are, right there. All right. Excellent. I've actually been cutting my caffeine back a lot because I can't sleep at night, and it's been causing me issues. But I do have stuff in the morning. And let's see here. Bard is not doing her job. These are supposed to drop things. Come on. There we go. A faintly digested stone. Alright, we need 2 of these, so everybody gets 2. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them down here. Perfect. Alright, let's kill this mushroom before he decides to eat a mage. Shit. Oh my gosh, look at this. These mobs are just overpowered. Taking me to the ground, and I'm at like 679 hit points right now. Jeez. I do not respect y'all's authority to destroy me this well. This is not fair. Alright, Viva, Voxel. Still have that mushroom on us. Alright, so how many did Voxel get? Alright, Voxel's done. So now we're on Soldatna, she gets 2. And then Ketka gets 2. Excellent, and you're rolling neat. Perfect. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Let's get this mushroom here. Oh, wow. Cosmic, jeez. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. Oh, my gosh. I truly appreciate it, Cosmic. I truly do. Thank you very much. Like. I can't click like for some reason, but I can heart it. I can't like it. Yeah, the character Soldatna, right? That's literally the account I made for my wife, and I've just been dragging it along since I started playing Everquest again, and I always make a character for her if she ever decides to play, and it's kind of funny. Like the character's Stasi on FV, and she likes the name Soldatna more. I was able to actually get it here versus unable to get it on FV. There we go. I wish there was like a thing where you could like send a chrono offer to somebody to buy their name, because I would definitely send a chrono offer to buy some names. There we go. I really appreciate it, Cosmic. I really do. Great. Great. Sarvin Orsinger. Is that a named? No, that's a raid guy. Alright, go away. I think you're Greed. Greed. Alright, we've got another Royal Guardian. Oh, there's a shiny over there. Told my wife she can take any one of my characters except my monk to change and do whatever she wants with. So far, she just wants to start at the beginning and understand the tune. That is very, very respectable, and it's probably the right way to do it, in all honesty. Definitely throwing someone into it at, you know, at 125. What do I do? What do I do? It's definitely very confusing to someone if they didn't have the institutional knowledge that this game requires to hop through it. All right, so we don't need any more of these things. Excellent. Now we're done here. I feel like I want that shiny. I don't know how this is gonna go though. Think. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah. Definitely can be very overwhelming. All right, so we got all those. Now, let me make sure I did it on this mage. All right, so she can use her lost turnip sign. No. Yeah, we're gonna do the turnip sign. Oh, we can't use it. Damn it. All right, we're gonna campfire her first. And one more. Make sure I looted everything here. All right, we can leave that junk on the corpse and get out of here. Then she hears Discord during my raids, and she sees how disappointed people get when the mechanic is not done right. Yeah, definitely. I can understand that. All right, now we need a real character with everything opened up. Q. All right, Runes of Shadowhaven, glowing rocks, glowing stones. Those come from glowing rocks, animated mobs. All right, and spirit touched mobs. East section of the zone. All right. I think we're good. Let's get Shrunk first, though. No, there's no way to change follow distance in IS Boxer. Unfortunately. The follow is just whatever Everquest client has built in. Though shrink helps get them closer, but you can kind of see like if I can kind of manipulate how they go if I go farther ahead and then step backwards, right? Nice. 4 achievements left before you're done with all the raid ones. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I'm about to kill myself. Invis. Okay. We need to kill those things right there, but I'm not, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go down. There's a spirit touch debris. All right. There's an animated rumble. I need to find a spot that these guys aren't going to want to have fun with my body. All right. There we go. I think this one right here is going to be a good one. Let's break follow on those guys so I can manipulate and move the monk and the bard. And let's move you here. And you can stand over there. Hey Ian, how you doing? Yeah, the distance is tricky. I kind of go into the manual thing for most of it and just manually move them. I have my 2 melee characters set up right next to the screen so I can just click over and then adjust them. Mostly because the auto follow doesn't work that well for the dragons in the Outer Brood because they have weird hitboxes. So I could probably auto follow these guys, right, and they're gonna be close enough. But the dragons, they like, I don't know what's going on with them, but they don't they don't work as well as you'd think. All right, that one. Oh, they need 2. Jeez. I already lost track of where I was. There you go. At least we're getting some trade skill loot. Over the weekend I got to 300 baking and 300 brewing, and I got almost 300 tailoring. I ran out of hide, and I am currently farming via overseer the timber I need to get to 300 fletching. It's very very high amount of materials required for that. Sidestep and circle, yeah. It's a lot of work with getting them to position, and that's kind of why I only do like a bard, and like this is the first time I think I've done an extra melee. Though I do a beast lord, but I don't play that beast lord correctly, so it's not as bad because I've already accepted that I'm not gonna blurp it. So I just accept what he is. DPS wise. There we go. All right, so that should work. Let's grab another one. Now let me see. You don't need any. You don't need any. All right, the bard needs 1. And I need 1. All right, so that's it. Yeah, having 60 FPS on the background via display advanced. We were talking about this on Discord earlier. Having that set to 60 FPS will help a lot too. Go. All right, let's do the Bard and myself. Now everybody should have that one done. Excellent. All right, we can leave. We can mark this stuff as never. Because we're never doing this quest again. We need to pull a few more, so we'll just pull these guys through there because the next guys are right there. And get you right there. And get you right there. Let's move you there. And move you there. So we do have some AAs we need to spend. I'm going to pick up Armor of Wisdom, I think, is what I was going with. Let's grab those 2 ranks there. And we're almost done with Weapon Master. We've been working on that one for a while. What do we got here going on? Bard. I think Insult is where we're going with that one. And Shaman. Link and Bite needs to be enabled. I had to disable that last night. I was power leveling Voxel the Bard, and it was I was chaosing every single kill, and I didn't realize what it was until later on. I was like, what am I doing? There's no buffs on this Shaman. How is this Shaman killing everything before it gets to the camp? Because I was pulling with slow. It's pretty funny. Let's see here. I wanted Abundant Healing, I think is where I was. No, not that one. Healing Boon, that's where I was at. There, we finished that one. And then I guess Abundant Healing works. Let's see, I tried that. It's issues I'm having. It's the concave of the screen. Larger one, just the screen size. Also, there's a setting when you're setting up the CPU. Make sure you select like not one of the. I can't remember what it is. I can't open it right now because it'll show all my account information that it auto loads and stuff. But that's why I don't show any Iceboxer stuff. But there's when you're doing the wizard and you're setting up the CPU thing. Make sure you select one of the, not the default one. I found the default one doesn't run as well. It like changes the CPU scheduling for the game. There we go. Excellent. What level is this mage? 101 still. Alright. How much experience are you getting? 2% per kill. Not bad. Oh, we need 2 of these ones, damn it. At least these are like right here though, right? If I have to go to Firefall Pass again, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be very upset. That's all good. We can set these to never. Right. Viva done. Voxel done. Soldatna done. Maybe. Ketka. Soldatna needs one more. Or no. We're at Ketka. So Ketka needs one more. And I need 2. And we can mark these as never. Just so I don't have to ever deal with this again. Excellent. All right, Ketka gets 1. I get 2. And we need to wait for something unusual. So let's make sure everybody's on that stage. And then we gotta go create that bag. So what we'll do, there's a spot we have to stand for this one. Let's invis. Now where is that spot? Something unusual right over there. So let's invis. Hopefully this isn't the one we have to follow that dude. We're still all right spot. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right, great. We just had to walk over that spot. Excellent. All right, let's go. Create the bag using trade skills. What? I don't think that's what it needs to be done. I think I just gotta combine them. Let's go over here where it's safe. And combine these things real quick and see what we gotta do. Alright, we got the bag. Grab that. So 2 of those. Hopefully I didn't screw any of this up along the way. Let's get rid of these collectibles. 2 of these. 2 of these. And 2 of these. Right there. And excellent. And we need to turn this back into the dude upstairs. Let's see if Autofall is going to love us today. Oh my gosh. Come on. Alright, I didn't even go the right way. Where the hell am I? There we go. So we turn this bag into you. And converse with him. Odd. Who's behaving odd? Who the hell's behaving odd? I wasn't paying attention. Oh gosh, we gotta type a long ass word here. Say Yamin Shav Arlen. There we go. Alright. His skin turns pale, his eyes widen. That is disturbing. As a commander, don't approach her. I'll speak with her while you talk to Lowena. Alright, deliver the bag to Lowena. Alright. Now to do that 4 more times. I think if I do this, right? I mean, I got an idea. So if I do this, I drop that there, take that out, and then I can just drop these like this. And I don't have to worry about putting them in the right slot. Now, logically, I should have put this bag in the beginning of my bag when we started this quest, but I didn't really think about it at the time. There we go. Can I use any of these? Excellent. Yam Inshar Rowlen. Right, where is Lowena? She might be on the other side of the fucking zone. Oh my gosh, where is this? Someone out here. Oh, she is on the other side of the zone. Alright. Let's park these ones over here. So it's bag 4. All right, we're not going to be able to do that trick here because bags are lined up differently. But I was having a little fun last night. Blarp helped me get to, I think it was like 55, and then he had to go. But I've been trying to level up a bard persona on my monk so I can play just like one character during the expansion if we need a bard, right? I'm really interested in the bard class, and I kind of want to put a little bit more effort into it. So having it on Voxel gives me that opportunity because I feel like I'm going to be able to play him a little bit more, I think. But I'm really interested in playing some classes that I haven't really delved deep into before. Oh, you gotta say the word to this guy. Am in Shav Raylan. But I will I'm almost got a full gear of Shackled for the persona. It's gonna be fun and stuff. Copy and paste for the win. If anyone wants to see correctly, yeah. Let's see here. We did you. Yeah, bards and shamans are probably like my favorite favorite classes for stuff, and I'm respecting the slow from the shaman a lot more after leveling these guys up. We're using a monk as the tank and putting slow on everything and really seeing that in action and the the benefits of it versus what I was doing before with like a paladin or a shadow knight where I just can tank everything and just pop a cooldown, right? And ignoring slow altogether. So it's definitely been a really nice learning experience in this. Of course, you don't have the tag. There it is right there. Yam in Shavaralin. There we go. And give that to Luina. You go over here. Yeah, beast lords are awesome. I've seen beast lord things that are just mind blowing that I didn't even think was possible, and it's made me reevaluate my entire thought process of the game. It is crazy. There we go, and we hand that over. Yamin Sharavral, and there we go. And let me check my spells real quick. I just realized I have 2 spells on me. Am I missing something here? No. All right, let's go here. And we can invis, and we're gonna run just there she is right now. Oh man, I'm gonna run just the mage over there. Let's call everybody else and make it a easy trip. Hopefully I didn't spawn a named, and everything is good. This way. And she's right next to that gnome, right? Yeah. Alright, she is... right here. Call a hero, and excellent. Alright, now... it's tedious, but we're almost there. Got it? Alright, we gotta deliver this bag again. Alright, where are we taking this bag? Oh, we gotta go to Charleval Divided. Oh my gosh. Can we get there from here? I don't think so. I think we have to go Guildhall. Let's do that. Let's do Guildhall, so we'll just port them after I turn it in. Come on. Least you could do there, Druid, is port us. Alright, and High Spiritualist. And High Spiritualist. I think earlier in the stream, someone mentioned I should do a Druid to make things even easier for porting. I'm kind of thinking that now. Just to get around easier for doing quests. Nothing more. Alright. High Spiritualist. And we're good. Alright, now. Where's Voxel? Run him over here. Oh my god, so much lag. And then... Alright, it's in Verant. We want... Turn that in. Alright, now we're in Charleval Divided. So we can get everybody right over here. Definitely a lot of porting around for this quest. Also, we can get a cloak. I mean, is it worth it at this point? Is it worth it? Come on, pop it up. Now, we need to turn this into High Spiritualist something here. The hell do you spawn? High Spiritualist. Alright, you're literally right in front of us, or right behind us. Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna... I think it's right over there. Come on. It's not him, right? That's Spiritual Gargan. Let's go over here, maybe. Is he right there? He's not right there. Alright, let's jump down here. It's like PvP area, right? Weapons Master. Alright, this isn't the right spot. It's a jail. Alright, I don't think the High Spiritualist is going to be in jail. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Is that the right same guy? Yes. Alright, everybody can come to me. Alright, and deliver the bag to this guy. Oh my god, we gotta take the bag back to Tarson. Oh my gosh. I am a courier. They should give a title for this quest called the Courier. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I mean, they could have just parceled this back and forth. I guess parcels have to get somewhere somehow. All right. Drop on there. And like, good. Oh, so close. Where's your bag? All right, I don't like that. Here, let's do this. Let's put these 125 items there so we don't have these stupid armor bags. There we go. Everybody has to go back to Tarson now. Let's just do them one by one. Make sure here. I didn't skip a step. Excellent. Ah, you got the dragons there, Blurp. I got 12% with no bonuses at level 100. That's pretty that was pretty nice. I can imagine how fast that's gonna be in a week. All right, so this guy. Oh my god, we gotta talk to him again. Okay, that's all we needed to do. I'm interested. Yes. Oh my god. It doesn't look like we have to leave the zone though. I think this is the tedious one where we have to follow the guard, the captain, but we can't like get too close to him or something like that. I can't remember. I did not say the words to you. Where's the bag? Interested. I mean, these are the big 35 AA for doing that. I mean, I can't say that it's a bad experience, but it's not too bad, I guess. Oh my gosh. Grab the bag. How much experience is she going to get doing this at level 100? 25%. 25% of a level just for doing that at level 100. Holy crap. That was a lot of work, though. A lot of work. But here we are. 25% plus we're 12% at 102. Not too bad at all. I'm interested. I'm interested. I am interested. There we go. So we need to kill 5 more of those animated ones and 5 spirit touched, along with following the captain. Now, if I remember correctly, see these numbers? That's where we gotta be to get the update. And I'm not 100% sure. I think we can just like invis and like slowly do this. And you can do them out of order if I'm not mistaken. It's not like everything has to be perfect, I think, on this one. So this is going to be a little bit of an extremely boring part, but we're going to kill 10 things here at some point. So let's get everybody on follow. And then we can stand like right here. No, we have to stand in this hall and wait for that. It's like right here. I don't think it'll do anything. Like there's no failure condition for this quest, but I just, what the hell? There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and click some of these things off real quick. getting close, I think, on some of these. There we go. Excellent. So we just gotta wait for the captain to walk near us. And then from there, we can walk out here and then just go point to point until we get them all. And if we miss one, we just stay there. And then they're numbered, right? So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I miss one, I just count which one it is and I go stand there in Viz. And we should be good. Or collectibles. I went through 2 bags of collectibles the other day, and oh shit, we ate whatever that was. And I put them all in the guild room thing. Oh, I need to make her trade skill bags. All right, come on. Where is this? Where's this lady? Let's just stand right there. I can't remember the exact time. I did this once. I do remember that now. And it just takes a little while. She walks all the way around, but I don't see her at all. Is she already up here and she just hasn't walked out yet? No. Spell merchant. What? Oh my. Those are the lower level spells. That's funny. Let's see here. It is. All right, so this can be a few minutes. Come on, tracking. I don't even see her on tracking, honestly. All right, let's do this a different way here. Let's just figure out where she's at and then do it in reverse. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting there doing nothing. All right, zoom out. Number 4 is over here. There's stairs down there. I did not know about that. No one made it. No one made it. All right, let's look at that map again. So this is 5 right here. But I don't see it. There she is right there. Go right over here. So should get a 6. See if I can do this quick enough. Don't think we got that one. So she's going to 7. So we can go like this. And then like right here behind this rock. Come on. Should be literally right here. We should get the update. And we should be able to move to the next spot. I think back to number 1. Come on. I don't think we have to be closer. Let's see. Let's move a little closer here. I mean, maybe we might be able to stand like right on top of her. I don't know, but it is definitely taking a little bit of time here. Should be right, the right distance, I feel, without any issues. Should be like an emote, I believe is what it was. Let's see here. Let's look at the quest while we're waiting. Power corrupts. Defeat. Alright, she'll path through each mark spot. Stay at the spot until you get the updates. Right. I should be in the right spot. Apparently she ports you if you're not in the right spot. If you're too close, maybe. Let's move back a little bit. Maybe right here. I mean, that's within a level of variance I would assume that would be acceptable. But who knows? Come on. Still no update. I mean, she hasn't moved yet, so I mean, I would assume that's part of it. I just noticed that the barred invis is not permanent. So we're gonna have to either fight or re-invis here in a second. I'd like to get this knocked out as soon as possible, please. There, Commander. Yes. Oh, now she's walking this way. Alright, I guess we did not get an update for that one. Where's this one at, right? Is she going to 6? Is she gonna stop there? No, she's not. Alright, so we can just go ahead and zoom all the way over here. And I lost somebody, so we're gonna call a hero them. let's go back to number 1 here. And try again. Who do we lose? We lost Voxel in the pit. Let's go up here. And we'll stand right here on number 1. Let's get you all like right here. And we should be able to get number 1 knocked out when she walks back up here. If not, I'm gonna call it. I'm getting a little hungry for lunch. All right, so she should be walking up here now. Take the bard real quick. Run her over here. Yeah, I don't see her yet. Oh, there she is. All right. Good. Let's get in here. So double check. Oh, we gotta be on the base floor? Oh, son of a gun. We're already in the wrong spot. I swore I got credit here before, though. I could have swore I got credit for this one here before. Just give it a second. Oh, she starts, ends there. I missed that one, I guess. There's 7 there, too. Oh my gosh, this map. Alright, I'll just give it a few more seconds. If not, I'll just do it on my own time. Because I'm getting hungry. It's been 3 hours today. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I can't even think. All right, so there we go. Like, we got a lot done. Hopefully I have this knocked out by tomorrow. I'll probably after lunch try to finish this up. It's literally just this. You turn it in and then you can do the mission, and then we'll start off tomorrow doing the mission. Then we'll do Final Fugue, and then we'll do I think I can do one of the missions in the Outer Brood. I think we can do that one now. So we'll try one of those. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the High Priest. We'll do that one also. And then we'll do, I think, Lorian's Song, I think, is where I'm at questing-wise. So we'll keep doing those and stuff. But thank you very much for watching. And please have a fantastic day. And again, thank you, Cosmic, for your super chats. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.